we'll battle our way through this. Now this is a bit of a novelty. We've got a really good battling performance, massive 3 points and a victory to talk about. How proud are you of your side?
Very, very proud. Very thankful for the result, of course. But I mean, as much as Newport gave us a real going over, and we had to defend, we kept going, and we made some positive changes on the hour mark to try to win it, and I'm glad I did. So. Well done to Chuck for scoring the goal. Well done for the clean sheet. I'm just delighted.
It was, you know, the woodwork led a charmed life this evening, didn't it?
Yeah. Look, over the course of the season, you'll get some days with a bit of luck, other days without it. All I would say is every time they had a shot at goal, we had pressure on the player shooting. So maybe that was just enough. So it's a game of inches, and we just about did enough today. I mean, they could have. I mean, how they finished without scoring a goal, I don't know, because they've had a real intent about them. They looked a really good side here. Yeah. But you know, this is about us getting a result, clean sheet. We got a late winner. I mean, you call it what you want. Call it ugly. Call it professional. Call it whatever you want. Sometimes it's just the majesty of a 1-0 win, and I'm taking that. It was the majesty of a 1-0 win, and as a manager, sometimes that's all you need.
You did need this, didn't you? Everyone needed this result, and however you win it, it was one of those at 0-0. I was thinking, actually, I'll take a point here. Really good, clean sheet, and get back to Milton Keynes.
Yeah, I know, and we had to work so hard for it in difficult conditions. But I sat there with Matt Oakley and Danny Butterfield on 65 minutes. And we discussed it for 5 minutes. Do we put another attacker on, or do we defend? And I'm glad I made the decision, but I decided to take a defender off and put another attacker on. And sometimes the best form of defence is attack, and we got that just right today. I'm delighted. The players tried so hard. I'm delighted for the supporters. They've made this trip for a second time. Well done to them. If I'd had the energy, I would have walked across the pitch to clap them at the end. So apologies that I didn't. I would have got my shoes very dirty, so that's maybe the real reason. But but generally, I feel so pleased for those supporters having come here for a second time, and they've had some disappointments recently. So thank you very much to them.
That was a risk, and when we all raised our eyebrows a little bit when you did make those changes, it was bold, Paul.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, when you make selections, you have to decide before you start the concept of the selection. You know, and I wanted some freshness. I wanted players maybe who didn't even think they were playing. I didn't announce the side until 5 o'clock today. So there were 3 or 4 that I'm sure were surprised they were playing. And sometimes you just have to, as a manager, you can't do that every week, but every now and then, just to freshen it up and liven the proceedings up. It seemed to work today, and those players coming in, Stuart Moore, Callum Britton, Oos, Cisse, Conor McGranders, who was brilliant today, they all did fabulously well. So yeah, I'm delighted.
It makes it difficult for you in some respects, because you've had players come in, perform so well. Well, actually, maybe it makes it easy for you, I don't know, but they've come in and they've really said, look, pick me, I want to play.
Yeah, and the 2 long trips this week, 2 very different teams we're playing against, 2 very different surfaces, 2 very different performances I'm sure will be required from our team. So horses for courses. We'll see what we do on Saturday.
What's the atmosphere like after today? I mean, what's that dressing room like, Paul?
It's fair to say it's bouncing. Yeah, they're very pleased. I think I had to move just to create a bit of space.
If I was to ask you just finally for one emotion that you have right now, what would it be? Relief, happiness, enjoyment, excitement, pride?
Just very grateful for the effort the players put in. They deserved it today. Grateful. And let's move forward to the next game. I'm grateful for the effort they put in. Well done them.
We talked, by the way, about how tight this league is, and you've bounced up to 4th place as well after this evening's result.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably more than what the glance at the league table would give us. This is a really important win for us. So long way to go yet.